Solomon lived a purposeless life for most of his life. He had everything that you think that you wanted. And he said it's meaningless, meaningless. In fact, it's repeated throughout the story. It's meaningless, it's vanity, it's futile, it's purposeless. Solomon ran the wrong race. Solomon played the wrong game. What if, let me ask you a question, what if you get to the end of this race, the end of this life, and you find out you played the wrong game? Let me tell you what I mean by Solomon played the wrong game. Have anybody here ever played Monopoly? If you haven't, I'll explain it, right? There's people, and you can buy properties and railroads and own different things, and you pass go and you get paid, right? And so what you want to do is you want to just collect all this stuff so that when people land on it, they have to pay you. And at the end of it, you want to be the one with the most money and the most stuff and the most property. And this is what I believe that we play. I believe we play that game. It's the game Solomon played. That we would go and get everything we can, all while having a get out of jail free card in our back pocket. If we get caught or something doesn't go well, we can kind of pull a mulligan or call a mulligan, a do-over, if you will. And we want to get to the end of this race with lots of stuff. But here's the problem with that. Whoever dies with the most stuff still dies. It's the wrong game. If you're playing that game, you're playing the wrong game. You purchased the wrong game board. You're running the wrong strategy. And I'm telling you as lovingly as I can before you find out for yourself. So you say, well, what's the right game? My little girls love this game called Red Light, Green Light. You ever played it? You ever heard of it? Some of you are like, no. It's like, you know, we played Red Rover back in my day, but they play Red Light, Green Light. That's where like people will line up here, and then there's someone over here, and essentially you've got to listen to this person, and so they'll go green light, and then you run as fast as you can to them, and they go red light, and you've got to stop. And if you don't stop, then you're out, or you get penalized or something. You go green light, and you run as fast as you can because you're racing to this person, and you're listening closely to their commands. And that's the right game. You hear me? You're in a race. You're racing right now, and all your giftedness and all your talents, all your trinkets and your treasures. Right now you're racing to God, the Creator. One day it won't matter about that job. It won't matter about that boy or that girl. One day it won't matter about that disease or that thing that didn't go your way. It won't matter. You're racing as fast as you can to God, the Creator of the heavens and the earth, and you're listening to His commands, doing everything that He says as He leads you by His Spirit, assuming you've trusted in His Son for the forgiveness of your sins. And that's the right game. And anything else is meaningless, meaningless.